Cześć, siemanko, jestem Knoppers i witam was bardzo serdecznie na moim kanale w pierwszym, ale drugim odcinku, bo pierwszy odcinek był pilotażowy i w międzyczasie, między tymi odcinkami, cofnąłem się, ogarnąłem sobie jaskinię i były tam gnomy, które pozabijałem i polutowałem sobie skrzyneczki, które tam były i pozabijałem troszkę tych ptaszorów gigantów. Jak widzicie, troszeczkę rzeczy się udało nazbierać, mam troszeczkę lepszą brońkę. Nóż myśliwski, więc naszym zadaniem na teraz jest podróż w górę. W głąb wyspy. Ciekawe, czy uda się coś sensownego poznajdywać, czy będzie to tylko taka jedna długa, żmudna podróż. Już widzę pierwszego przeciwnika. Fajnie było, jakbyś podszedł bliżej, co, kolego? Nie chcę mi się do ciebie zbliżać. 12 damage. Tyle nie wybijemy. Więc 3 strzały i nie ma drania. A no i oczywiście tam po drodze sobie pozbierałem te wszystkie kwiatuszki i tak dalej, roślinki, żeby było się czym leczyć i regenerować manę. Tylko pytanie, czy w ogóle z many będę korzystał. W sumie nie wiem. Na początku najpewniej nie, ale raz wrócił. Nie stroluję się na ciebie. Podejdź do mnie. No chodź. Dawaj. Zgliczowany ptaszorze. Ta, jeszcze mi przywalił. Super. A fajnie latają, nie? Ptaszory. Jakby tak robiły normalnie, to by były groźniejsze o dużo więcej. Dobra. Widzę już kolejne zabudowanie, więc trzeba zapisać. Na wszelki wypadek. Jakaś świątynia. Okej, jakaś gigantyczna ćma. Silne to jest. Ćma grobo... Dobra, zabiłem to. Szczerze nawet nie zwróciłem uwagi, kiedy to zadawało pierwszy atak. Pierwszy cios. A to chyba dobrze. Tanie, schodzimy tu. Mogę zobaczyć. Przyjemne dźwięki. O Boże. Okej, czyli it's a trap, jak to się mówi. Szkoda, że się wszystko trzęsie. I nie mam na to wpływu. Czy tak, wpadłem do jakiejś pułapki z ćmą grobową. Czy tu coś jeszcze jest oprócz tych 2 skrzyń? Te dźwięki nie są fajne. Ja mam nadzieję, że wy je słyszycie. Bo ja na swoich słuchawkach mam to dosyć głośno i autentycznie jest to dosyć creepy dźwięk. Nie mam pojęcia, gdzie ja wlazłem. Ale mam nadzieję, że uda się stąd wyleźć. I nic już się złego nie wydarzy. Dobra, faktycznie. Podłoga się tutaj różni. Ale to chyba tyle w tej świątyni. Szkoda? Chyba, nie wiem. Czy się, no, mogłoby coś tam być ciekawego jeszcze. To jest ten szczurek. Coś jeszcze tu mamy, oprócz roślinek i szczurków. Grzybki. Roślina mamy, chyba wszystko. Tam są ćmy. Jest ich kilka. No dobra, na razie to zostawię, najwyżej się po nie później wrócę. Okej, kolejny domek. Zatem zapisujemy grę. Nie wiem, co tu się wydarzy. Okej. Tu jest jedna droga, tu jest druga droga. O, beczka z wodą, dobra, skorzystam sobie. Darmowa regeneracja żyćka, więc przyjmuję to z otwartymi rękoma. Oweczka. O.
Hey, you there. What are you doing here?
Whoa, keep calm. I'm no threat.
I'm the one with the sword, and so I'll decide that. Got it? Let's try again. What are you doing here?
The boat I was on sank. I landed on the beach.
So one of the crew survived the storms, eh? We'd heard it was just the Inquisitor. You don't look like you're with the Inquisition.
I was a stowaway.
On an Inquisition ship? You're lucky they didn't catch you and throw you overboard, or worse, turn you into one of them. Someone or something is looking out for you. And I ain't gonna mess with that. But don't stretch your luck. The White Robes catch you here, you'll be in trouble. If you want my advice, then find yourself a good weapon. You won't get far without one. There may be something around here. Have a look. Come back to me when you found something.
Czyli dowiedzieliśmy się, że szukają nas jakieś białe szaty. Byliśmy na statku Inkwizycji. Inkwizytor jest jedyną osobą, która przeżyła oprócz nas i Sary. Nie fajnie. Ale przynajmniej Jan pozwolił nam sobie tutaj polutować te rzeczy za darmo. Co mamy? Co mamy w skrzynce? Mapa, mała mapa wyspy. O, miecz, wytrychy. Czyli mamy jeszcze lepszą brońkę. I mapa. My jesteśmy tutaj. To jest jakieś miasto. Tu też jest jakieś miasto. Tam przyszliśmy. A tutaj co? Jakaś jest świątynia? Coś ten deseń? No to wygląda. Rum. Delicious. Gdzie ty jesteś, Janek? Tu jesteś.
I found this sword.
Good. I hope you know how to use it.
Co możesz mi powiedzieć o tym miejscu? Razem ze mną wyrzucił na brzeg dziecinny zaopuszczony. A to za chwilę
What
powiemy.
can you tell me about this place?
What do you want to know?
Klasztor.
You mentioned a monastery. What happens there?
The last place you want to be. It's where the Inquisition train their recruits. Brainwash them. Stay well away from there.
Co Don ma mi do
What's
zaoferowania?
the Don got to offer me?
Meat, beer, a job. He might even train you as a fighter. You got a sword, after all. Most they'll let you have up at the monastery is a staff. Just a big stick. That's not a real weapon.
Gdzie można
Looks
coś
like I'm going to be stuck here for a
znaleźć do
while.
jedzonka?
Anywhere I can get some food or pick up some gold?
Ha! Not round here, at any rate. I just asked for this post so I can watch the storms. Amazing things when they blow past. Strange how they never come inland. A few weeks ago I would have sent you to Harbour Town, but not anymore.
Why not?
It's full of Inquisition. Protecting those ruins and recruiting for the damn White Robe cult at the monastery. I'm with the Don myself. We're the only ones who are still free. Living in a camp in the middle of a swamp. But freedom's freedom. I'd head to the swamp, see if the Don will take you in, or try your luck in Harbour Town. Just stay away from the monastery.
Okej.
So is Harbour Town safe? What are the Inquisition doing there?
Not much at the moment. There are still some of our boys in there. They might help you out. And that white robe lot probably won't bother you too much. I can show you the way, but believe me, you'd be better off at our camp.
Możesz mi wszystkie drogi pokazać?
There's a girl came ashore with me. She's in an abandoned house to the south.
South? Must be the old shipwrecker's house. I'll head that way later. If she's there, I'll take her somewhere safe.
Dobra, droga do
All
obozu.
right, show me the way to your camp.
Good man. Follow me.
Czyli co, do obozu, tak? Czyli do obozu tutaj. Czy Janku poczekasz na mnie? Bo chciałem... Tak, poczekasz na mnie, dziękuję. Bo ja
Let's
sobie...
go.
Dobra, idę. Tylko wiesz, ja muszę tak, zaglądać pod każdy każdy kamyk. Exploring te sprawy.
What are you waiting for?
Co to? Ciki.
Come with me.
Czy czekaj, bo... Czy ty jak pomożesz mi w walce, czy będę dostał expa za nie? W sumie nie wiem, nie sprawdziłem tego, bo chyba ja je oba zabiłem. Ale dobra, nie będę go wykorzystywał w taki sposób. Widzę, że tam jest jeszcze dwie drogi do czegoś.
Look to the north. You see the ruins sticking out of the ground?
Yeah, I've seen ones like that before.
Well, the White Robes set up a camp there. If you're smart, you won't be seen up there. Otherwise, you'll be snatched up and taken to the monastery. Do you want to be a slave or a free man?
You're really hammering this home, aren't you?
Sorry. You're right, you're your own man. Free to do what you like. Come on. It isn't much further.
Pytanie, oni by zaatakowali od razu, czy faktycznie bym, nie wiem, miał decyzję, czy chcę do nich dołączyć? Wielkie bagno. Brzmi jak moje życie. To jest wilczur? Uff. A tu dwa są wilczur. Tego nie zauważyłem. Ale faktycznie ten mieczyk już trochę ciacha i bije tego damage'a. Więc to daje nam już jakieś sensowniejsze możliwości. Tak, patrzę sobie na mój stoper i czas szybko leci przy tych nagrywkach. Więc takie swobodne granie może być ciężkawe.
If you follow the path north, you'll come to our camp. And watch out for the hunters. The lazy beggars are always trying to get others to do their work for them.
Thanks for your help.
You've been through enough. You deserve a bit of kindness. I'm sure I'll see you around. Good luck.
Dzięki. Czyli to tyle, tak? Dobra. Podprowadziłeś mnie pod bagnisko. I mówisz, że dalej już sobie dam radę. Chodź, żądło szczurku, chodź. Ty, bo to jest normalny żądło szczur. Fuck. To nie jest ten mały. Teraz się skapnąłem. On dużo więcej bije. Jan, gdzie jesteś? Jan, help. Jan, nie odchodź, proszę. Chodź, do Jana idziemy. Jan mi pomoże. Jan. Jan. Help. I... Kurde, dobra. Jak już się tu cofnąłem, to wykorzystam beczunię z wodą. Bo wiecie co? Zrobię taki myk, który nazywa się cięcie i zobaczymy się już tam z powrotem, dobra? Dobra, moi drodzy, jestem już z powrotem. Wiecie co, tak sprawdzałem tu w okolicy i w sumie to na razie nie ma przeciwników, z którymi mógłbym walczyć, bo wszyscy mają za wysokie poziomy. I albo mnie one-hitują, albo robią to na 2-3 strzały, więc jest ciężko, więc po prostu ruszymy fabułę dalej.
Hey, you. Where do you think you're going?
I'm just taking a look around.
Just messing. Have to make my own entertainment. Gets a bit boring round here. Apart from the rotworms eating people. I'd stay on the
Nice.
walkway and not go too far out into the swamp. Believe me, being eaten by those creatures is not the way a man should go. Hang on.
Nie wiem, czy widzicie tam za nim, to chyba jest ten czerw.
Although by the looks of you, you could do with a better weapon.
I'm new around here. Got swept in with the tide. What can you tell me about this place?
Ah, I see. Well, then there are a few things you should know. This whole swamp area, from here to the temple in the north, it's run by Don Esteban, our leader. I wouldn't mess with him if I were you. He's got some fighters working for him that'd break your jaw as happy as look at you.
Dobrze, przepraszam.
Where can I get a better weapon?
Depends on what you're after. Some swear by a good blade. Others prefer the heft of an axe. I'm a hunter, so I favour a bow and arrow. I've got a couple of nice specimens here, actually. For the right price, I'm sure I could part with one or two.
What do you hunt in the swamp?
Less and less. There are only a few beasties. They may look unappetising, but you'd be surprised what our cook can do. About the only thing left big enough to feed us all is this large worm over to the west. But he's a big fella. I really need help to take him down. Probably a bit of help to keep him down after I've eaten him too.
O Boże.
What can you tell me about the temple?
Came up from the ground about the time these storms started. And all these beasts came out of it. Never seen the like before. Indescribable they are. Our fighters soon sorted them out. I doubt there's much still alive in there. Well, apart from the Don. He's moved into the temple now. Don't see him very often. No one really knows what he's doing in there. Me? I say hunt, kill, and don't ask too many questions.
Mhm.
So, you haven't always been here in the swamp?
Nah, we used to have the whole of Harbour Town until the Inquisition came. All their magic and robes and stuff. They pushed us out here. Between you and me, I think the Don's pride took a bit of a knock. He hasn't been the same since. Most folks hate this place, but I like the fresh air. New things to hunt. Always felt too cooped up in town.
What are rotworms?
They can't really be described. Indescribable they are. They're like giant, rotting worms. You can ask Ricardo in the camp.
Okej.
So, what's your boss doing in the temple?
I couldn't say for sure, but he's become very keen on collecting gold at the moment. He's got diggers working these ruins, and he always gives them a share. He's good like that. I think maybe he's planning on trying to take back Harbour Town. Gold commands a lot of power around here. Maybe even more than the Inquisition with their damn cult.
What else can you tell me about the Inquisition?
Same as everyone else, really. Don't get too close to them, or you'll find yourself dragged off to that monastery. They're not right in the head. I think they do something to them up there. I'm keeping well away. I advise you to do the same.
No dobra.
How about I help you hunt this worm?
Oh, that's good of you. Tell you what, if we kill that thing together,
30
I'll
sztuk
give you
golda.
30 gold. I hope you're well prepared. Don't want your death on my conscience.
Wiesz co, jeszcze nie chcę iść. Nie czuję się aż tak pewnie jeszcze, w sensie... Kurde, nie wiem na jak dużym poziomie będzie ten robol. Nie chciałbym umrzeć tak łatwo. Więc na początku chciałbym pójść chyba prosto. Zrobić sobie save'a i iść sobie tym mostkiem. Już widzę, że to jest ten ich obóz. Tam są co? Te ćmy cmentarne. Ricard.
Hey,
Hey,
any trouble today?
no,
You expecting any?
no,
Must be fun being a guard.
not really.
What exactly do you guard in a swamp?
Flies, the smell, the dawn.
Super robota.
The Don.
Back there in that temple. But my post is here. in the swamp.
Sounds like an important job. What is there round here that people need guarding from?
You must have seen them.
Seen what?
Those things.
Things?
The things from the ruins.
Stworzę zrobię. Pierwsze słyszę.
There are ruins everywhere.
The ones that came up from the ground. The ground is warped or something.
That's where these things are.
Yeah. They're all over that excavation site in the middle of the swamp.
And?
They make me nervous.
Why?
They're disgusting.
Aha.
Mhm.
You ever have any problems with the locals?
Locals. They give you any trouble, you just smack them around.
Or you could try talking to them. Who's in charge here?
The Don.
Who?
The Don.
Right.
Gdzie jest dom?
Where is the Don?
In the temple.
Is he religious?
Ha!
So what does he do in there?
Avoids being out here.
You don't talk much.
What do I want to talk for? I don't know you.
Ej, wiecie co? Kurde, boję się mu tak dogadywać bardziej. Domingo. Santo Domingo, dawaj.
What do you want?
Man like you has clearly seen some action.
Well, you know, I don't like to boast, but I've crushed a few heads. If you want to eat here, you have to work. You want a free ride? Try those white robes at the monastery. They'll give you a free ride all the way to their excavation camps. And keep your paws off other people's stuff while you're here. Or you'll lose your paws.
Okej, luzuj Domingo, spokojnie, chłopie. Podwładny. No to tam raczej nie będzie żadnego dialogu. Domingo, chcesz mi coś jeszcze powiedzieć, przyjacielu?
I don't know. What do I want?
You were looking at me.
I'm new here. I'm just getting to know people.
If you don't know I'm the best fighter in the camp, then you ain't been here long enough for me to care.
Dobra, przepraszam. Zapamiętać, Domingo jest najlepszym fighterem w obozie. Sam.
Hey,
I've not seen you before. Who are you? A fresh-faced young man eager to experience the thrill of an outlaw's life?
maybe.
I can't think why else you'd be here. There are warm alehouses and welcoming brothels in the town. Food and indoctrination at the monastery.
Are you a woodcutter for the camp?
Just because I'm cutting wood doesn't mean I'm a woodcutter. Actually, I'm a hunter. My lads and I provide meat for the camp.
Jesteś myśliwym, ale rąbiesz drewno. Okej.
Shouldn't you get someone else to cut the wood?
I'd love to, believe me. But Brogar would nail me to a tree if I left this wood unsawn.
Brogar.
One of the Don's lieutenants, the leader of the fighters, a, shall we say, powerful, single-minded man.
And you're his personal woodcutter.
For my sins,
Why does he want you to do it?
I tangled with him, and now I have to pay. We live by Brogar's laws out here.
No, ma to sens.
Brogar's laws, not the Don's.
The Don wants me to hunt, Brogar wants his fire stoked. You judge who's really in charge.
Why don't you stand up to Brogar?
Him and all his fighters, you mean?
So everyone's afraid of him.
You clearly haven't met him yet. Then you'd understand. He's over there. Go and introduce yourself. Then decide whether you'd stand up to him.
No dobra, gdzie jest Brogar? Tu jest Brogar? Tak.
Hey,
Did I look like I wanted to talk to you?
whoa there. Someone shoot your dog?
Stupid and mouthy don't wash well round here, especially not from workers.
So you're in charge here?
Nah, they just like me to stand around looking pretty. I'm in charge of the fighters. They're the ones that beat the shit out of lazy workers. Now enough questions. I'm hungry. Bring me a haunch of fried meat from Rachel, the cook up by the smithy. Bit snooty, but a looker. The Don's a lucky man. Of course, with him in that temple,
Okej, widzę, że
she might get a bit of
Alvaro się znalazł, co? Sługus Brogara. Craig.
Hey,
Lost, are you? Don't you worry about it. I'll take care of you.
who are you?
Craig. And if you want a fortune in gold, I'm your man.
Your job is to distribute wealth.
Exactly. I arrange little wagers, you give me your gold, and you could double it.
What odds do you offer?
Ah, you're interested. Ha, listen up. I'll explain. You give me a sum in gold. If you win, I'll pay you back double.
And if I lose?
There are no losers, only future repeat gamblers. I'll just keep your gold warm until you want to try and win it back.
And can I be sure you'll pay out if I win?
Oh, you of little faith. I'm hurt. If I wasn't honest, do you think I'd last 2 minutes around here?
How do I place a bet?
Oh, nothing easier. We bet on anything here. Who'll be the next worker to get eaten by a swamp creature? The next winner in the arena? Anything. You can even bet on yourself. If you want to go into the arena.
Okej, czyli rozumiem, że bawi na
People
arenie.
fight for gold.
Don't sound so surprised. People have fought for gold since time began. There's a small arena over in the west. That's where it happens. I bet you're worth a gamble. Tough-looking fella like you.
Okej, fajnie. Jestem najlepszy. W sensie, nie najlepszy. Wyglądam na dobrego fightera,
Not right
a
now.
dopiero się tu zjawiłem.
Hey, you don't look like the rest of the Don's men.
Me? I'm the one the rest of them treats like dirt. Day in, day out, me and my workers try our best. And they need us, the bosses. But do they realize that? I wish they'd come and see what it's like. See if they like being eaten by swamp worms.
Czy to ty zarządzasz
Are you in
robotnikami?
charge of the workers here?
Yeah, I'm supposed to oversee the workers of the excavations. The morale is so low that the men don't care anymore.
Więc roboty
So
stanęły,
the
co?
excavations have stopped.
They won't be happy when they find out. The Don's supposed to be a fair man, but Brogar isn't, and he should be protecting us. If any of my men were good at fighting, they'd have gone long ago. They'd be living it up in the bars and brothels of Harbour Town.
Ciekawe plany, muszę przyznać.
Why is it so bad here?
We keep losing men to the worms. And there are even worse fates, too. I'd rather be anywhere else. But we have to collect anything made of gold and take it to Beppo. I didn't expect to have to fight the monsters here. We're not trained for it. And that bastard Brogar should be protecting us. But do his fighters ever come and help? Do they, hell? Too drunk, most of them.
Okej.
I can talk to Brogar for you.
Don't. It'll only cause trouble. We've tried everything. Brogar's not going to listen to you.
Jeśli mam coś zdziałać, potrzebuję lepszego
If
pancerza.
I'm going to take action, I'll need better armor.
I can give you workers' clothes, that's all. And you'd have to pay.
Aha.
After all, you're not a worker. Why should I clothe you?
We're all stuck on this island in this swamp together. We might as well help each other. I'll see if I can get your workers back to work.
You won't. If I can't, what chance does a stranger have?
Dobre pytanie.
What can you tell me about Brogar?
Nothing. I'm not telling you anything. I don't want trouble.
Byczku, ty już masz kłopoty, bo nikt ci nie chce pomóc.
You've already got trouble.
Yeah, but I'm not dead. I'd rather take my chances with the worms than get Brogar angry.
Brogar can't be that bad.
Brogar is all bad. Ask the hunters. They'll tell you what he's capable of.
Well, I offered to help. Are any of your workers around?
They should all be at the excavation site. But that doesn't mean they will be. You'll recognize them. They'll be wearing workers'
No tam w tle już
clothes,
kogoś widzę.
even if they've got no intention of working. Uncontrollable, most of them. That's what the swamp and being ignored does to you.
Jak to się stało, że dowodzisz robotnikami, więc nie zależy ci na tym, żeby cokolwiek zmienić. O,
So you're not interested in changing anything?
Why are you so interested? And why do you care about us?
Chciałbym pomóc.
How did you end up in charge of the workers?
Don't think I volunteered. No way. The Don pointed his finger at me and said, "You will oversee the excavations." And that was it.
So the Don doesn't take no for an answer.
Ile stanowisk?
Maybe I can do something to help. How many excavation sites are there?
3. 1 east of the temple, and 2 right in the middle of the swamp. Look for the artifact crates. They mean you're in the right place.
Right.
Dobra, moi drodzy, tak patrząc sobie na stoper, jest to około pół godzinki. Muszę przeprosić, że mało mówię, ale po prostu jest dużo dialogów i po prostu chciałbym, żebyście też tak troszeczkę się dowiedzieli, co jest grane w gierce. Ale na dzisiaj to by było już tyle. I mam nadzieję, że zobaczymy się w kolejnym odcinku jakże tej pięknej, starej gry, którą jest Risen, więc tak standardowo jakbym Knoper byliście wy, a to była gra pod tytułem Risen. Dziękuję za oglądanie i widzimy się w następnym epizodzie. Pa, pa.